That day, when my friend Shaggy and I decided to explore the abandoned hospital on the edge of town, the weather felt strange, as if warning us. The sky was shrouded in heavy gray clouds, and dry, yellowed leaves rustled underfoot with every step. We knew entering the hospital was forbidden, but our curiosity got the better of us, and our youthful naivety only fueled the desire to explore this eerie place that had spawned so many terrifying rumors. As we approached the building, a chill ran down my spine, as though an invisible hand had brushed against me. The hospital, with its shattered windows and peeling paint, loomed like a monument to some hidden malevolence. We squeezed through a gap in the fence and found ourselves on the grounds. Inside, the silence was oppressive, broken only by the faint echo of our steps, and the cold emanating from the shadowy corridors made my heart race. We ventured deeper, trying to move as quietly as possible. Suddenly, I heard a faint shuffling sound, as though something, or someone, was moving in the darkness. I looked up and froze. At the far end of the corridor stood a tall figure. It was so dark that it seemed to absorb all the light around it. The figure was unnaturally thin, its skin stretched taut over its bones, swaying slowly and ominously. I clamped my hand over my mouth to stifle a scream. "Do you see it?" I whispered, but Shaggy didn't answer. His eyes were wide, fixed on the same figure. We began to back away, careful not to make any sudden moves. But as we took a few steps, the figure stopped swaying and froze, as if it had sensed our presence. Then came the sound, a horrifying, drawn-out noise, like the wails of countless trapped souls. The sound grew louder, rising to a deep, guttural laughter that sent shivers down my spine and made my knees tremble. We bolted, running blindly down the maze-like corridors. Every turn seemed to lead us deeper into the hospital, into darker and more sinister spaces. Behind us, the heavy, deliberate sound of footsteps echoed, as if multiple entities were pursuing us, their pace quickening with ours. At the end of one corridor, I spotted another figure, motionless against the wall. Its arms were grotesquely long, folded in an unnatural pose, and its head was turned toward us. Even though its face was indiscernible, I knew it was staring directly at us. My breath hitched, and I felt an icy grip of panic tighten around my chest. We turned a corner only to find ourselves at a dead end. A surge of terror pierced through me like a blade. I spun around and saw the shadows filling the hallway, advancing toward us. We were trapped, and there was nothing we could do. I squeezed my eyes shut, praying for it to be nothing more than a nightmare. When I opened my eyes again, we were outside the hospital. Shaggy stood beside me, his face pale and stricken with fear. Neither of us said a word as we staggered away from the building, our legs trembling, until we broke into a run, not daring to look back. From that day on, we never went near the abandoned hospital again.